Welcome back, Army! We have a new song today. That's right, Jimin is back with his song Smeraldo Garden Marching Band featuring Loco. Now, the Smeraldo has been referenced before in the BTS song The Truth Untold off of their Love Yourself Tear album. And the Smeraldo is actually an old Italian story from the 15th or 16th century, in which a man forces himself into seclusion and he isolates himself because he feels he is very ugly, so he wears a mask because he's in fear of people making fun of him. The only thing in life that brings this man joy is his garden. And one day, a lady visits his garden and takes flowers from it. So the man investigates and discovers that this lady is selling the flowers because she is very poor. The man eventually falls in love with her, but before he can confess his love to her, he wants to grow her the most beautiful flower, and that is the Smeraldo. So the man grows the Smeraldo, but before he can ever meet her, before he can ever speak to her, and before he can ever reveal his true feelings to her, the lady passes away. And as a result, we have the BTS song, The Truth Untold, which is based on this story of a truth that was left untold. So it's a heartbreaking story about true love never being revealed. And it appears as though Jimin is revisiting the Smeraldo, so I'm very excited to hear what he has to say about it. Now, I appreciate you being here, Army. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that your day is going well. Much love to you. This is Jimin, Smeraldo Garden Marching Band, featuring Loco. Wow, that's gorgeous. There he is!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's show. Smeraldo Garden Marching Band.
Hey!
여러분을 위한 하모니 I say love 자 이제 소개할게 시작된 건 you.
No, I gotta recover from that voice. He's got such a beautiful voice. Do that again, Jimin, please.
Say oh 여러분을 위한 하모니 I say love 자 이제 소개할게 시작된 건 6월 12일 행복의 선물함에 Say oh Let's talk about us 전하지 못한 말 숨겨왔던 너의 마음 다 전해줄 거야 Just for you 더는 고민하지 마 우리가 함께니까 솔직해져봐
Let's go.
I love you, babe. 다가갈게 너에게. I love you, babe.
Yes, sir.
I want you, babe. I wanna hold your hand. I want you, babe.
Yeah, let's go. 반대로 fade away. 매일이 새롭게 이름 부를 테니 너는 편하기만 해줘. 우리가 맞춰 잼해. 느낀 대로 계속해. 바로 앞에서 말 못해도 널 위해서
I've been
매일
looking for love. And just
Oh, he was flowing over that beat. I loved his flow. Man, he just glided right across that. Sliding on it. Can we appreciate the set here too? Because it's so vibrant. There's flowers everywhere, just like the garden that Smeraldo was grown in. There's butterflies. It just makes me happy. I've been smiling the whole time. I'm vibing with this. The setting kind of reminds me of Teletubbies. They're both very vibrant. And It appears as though Jimin is putting a positive spin on Smeraldo, where they're not hiding their feelings anymore. They're going to express how they feel to one another. And he's also gifting love to other people. He's handing them flowers and connecting people. It's a beautiful thing. He's Cupid.
I want you, babe. I wanna hold your hand. I want you, babe.
Yeah, let's go. 반대로 fade away. 매일이 새롭게 이름 부를 테니 너는 편하기만 해줘. 우리가 맞춰 잼해. 느낀 대로 계속해. 바로 앞에서 말 못해도 널 위해서 made a
I'm
band.
looking for love.
Oh, love his wordplay. Let's go, Loco. So he mentions Blossom, and he says, I'll call out your name, just Blossom. So Blossom, we have flowers everywhere in the garden, and the flowers are blooming, they're blossoming, but their relationship is going to blossom. But then he also says, let's jam together. I couldn't say this how I feel face to face, so I made this band for you. He made this song just for you. And how many of us have compiled a bunch of songs? How many of us have made a mixtape for someone we love and given them songs to express that because we couldn't find the words? Let's go, Loco.
매일이 새롭게 이름 부를 테니 너는 편하기만 해줘. 우리가 맞춰 잼해. 느낀 대로 계속해. 바로 앞에서 말 못해도 널 위해서 made a
I'm
band.
looking for love. And just for you. 빨라지는 속도. 난 못 멈춰.
날짜도 없이 하루 종일 머리 위에 네가 떠 있어. 혹시라도 손대면 난 척 하고 터져버릴 듯이 cause of love.
Oh man, another one he slid on. His flow is so crisp on this beat. I love it. But I'm really enjoying his wordplay because he's lost all sense of time. The only thing that's on his mind is this individual he's speaking to. And they've been floating around, and we see the bubble. And then Jimin appears in the bubble. Peekaboo.
머리 위에 네가 떠 있어.
So we can interpret that as a thought bubble. But then he goes on to show that if they collide, that bubble will burst.
혹시라도 손대면 난 척 하고 터져버릴 듯이 cause of love.
So the bubble pops, but I see that as a resembling to their love finally connecting. They're no longer a thought bubble on their mind. They are reality to them. So forget about the bubbles. It's reality. Now they have connected, and that's a great thing. But also, there are a lot of individuals in life that will place themselves in bubbles. And a bubble is such a fragile thing, as we just saw with the visual effects popping. But people will place themselves inside of a bubble because that's their safe space. The bubble is very fragile, but the individual inside of that bubble is even more so fragile. And they're afraid to step outside of that comfort zone. They don't want to open themselves up to expressing love because they're in fear that they won't receive it. And that can be heartbreaking. But this, I'm loving this more happy spin to it. This is a vibe. I love that. Ooh, ooh. It's so catchy.
눈부신 하늘과 흩날리는 꽃들도 함께 할 거야.
Oh, sunflowers.
So tell me how you feel. 그저 느낀 그대로 너를 맡겨봐.
Let's go.
I love you, babe. 다가갈게 너에게. I love you, babe.
Yes, sir.
I want you, babe. I wanna hold your hand. I want you, babe.
Oh my goodness.
낙이 오르고 조명이 켜지면 모두가 제자리에 Turn up the music 준비된 것 같아 시작할게 1, 2, somebody
Hey! Oh my. Oh, I love that. I love that. And look at the style of the outfits. Oh my god. So, the stylist gave them a very vintage 70s feel to the outfits, and I love that. Oh my goodness, what a fun video. It's so catchy. This is the song of the summer right here. I'm vibing with this all summer, spreading love and joy, bringing smiles to faces. Let's go, Jimin. This song brought me a lot of joy just witnessing it, but also the transition between the night and we have the fireflies here. And also, these are beach balls in the back. These are clear beach balls. I guess it was meant to transition between the set and the bubbles very well. So cool. I love these little things.
Turn up the music, 준비된 것 같아.
I think we're ready.
시작할게 1, 2, somebody.
Woo! Look at that! Oh my god! Bring the lights up, baby. The curtains come up, the lights come on, and Jimin is a performer, baby. They did a great job with this video. I love the opening of it as well. It had a vintage style film grain, and even the titles on the screen at the beginning. Right here, the opening, and then we move into the announcer. Ladies and gentlemen, and the echoing of his microphone as if we were in a stadium and we were getting ready to witness a masterful performance by Jimin. But also, this old style titles here, it's very dated. And it kind of reminds me of the Ten Commandments film. Very similar to that with the film grain. And Smeraldo is centuries old of a story. So think about if you've ever played Red Dead Redemption 2. You can go into the theaters there and you'll witness films just like this with these sort of titles, and the Looney Tunes use this sort of openings. Great stuff. I enjoyed all of this, all elements of this, and it spread joy, spread love. They're opening themselves up to love. They're not containing it inside anymore. They're not hiding their true feelings. Love can change you. You just have to be willing to open yourself to it. And a lot of individuals will stop themselves. But when you start to realize that most of the time, the only thing in life that is preventing you from doing something is yourself. You open yourself up to a world of wondrous things, and love is one of them. But before you open yourself to love, if you are afraid of getting hurt, just know that you can always love yourself, even if someone else does not. You are number one, baby. Number one. Jimin, number one. Let's go. Great song. Thank you guys for being here. I'm getting up out of here. It's your boy Snake Venom S to the V. If you would like to check out any of my other reactions, we just did a bunch of songs from RM. We have a lot of breakdowns on the channel going through the lyrics, helping discuss them and the videos themselves. So I do appreciate your time. I'm going to get out of here. Love, peace, chicken grease, baby.